Welcome back everybody, this is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play Divinity Original Sin. So I figured out how to get through this thing. I actually had to look it up because I couldn't figure it out. If you save, or if you choose to rescue the third captive, the one we ended up killing, the criminal ice elemental, he will not obviously tell you the secret of how to get in here. That being said, there is a relatively easy way you can do it. So go to your inventory, find your lucky teleporter stone, which I can't seem to find for some reason. There's one. There's two. So we're going to lob it over into there. Now, all it is quick use. Boom. We are on the other side. Teleport straight through. Call it a day. And don't forget to... whoops. Don't forget to pick up your trusty teleporter stone and put it back in your inventory, because that is important. Now this looks like it's trapped pretty good. We should be using our trap finder to look around a little bit more.
Intruder spied!
Will it do it more than once? Hope not, because that was kind of brutal. There's a lot of hallway to go through. Alright, let's see if we can get through at this point. Everybody just get through at this point. There has to be a switch, right? I'm guessing it's that one. Okay, new plan. You're gonna go alone after you get healed. Let's heal some of everybody. Everybody's hurting a little bit. But the most important people are these ones. Whoa, that was close. I'm right on the edge of the explosion, which is awesome. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to just jump through. And hopefully one of these is a switch that turns off the traps. If not, then I actually have no idea what I'm gonna do. I'm guessing that since there's a lightning bolt there, the next logical step is that there's gonna be water that goes all throughout there. But I'm not too worried about it just yet. Oops. I just ricocheted nothing. Did you close the door? Hey, jerk. Don't lock the door on me. That is a switch, okay. You're going alone now, and just make a break for it, I guess? Now, ultimately, this is gonna boil down to whether or not I can throw my portal thing through here again. Path blocked. Is there some sort of switch anywhere? It doesn't look like it. So let's load a quick save. I actually don't know how far ago I quick saved. I should probably have checked that. Oh, okay, we're here. Alright.
Intruder spied!
Jerk. Okay. So there's no real trap on that center one, but we do have some slight problems regarding... Hey, how is your sneaking skill, by the way? Actually, you're invisible, don't you? Did I just get electrocuted? No. But go fast.
The sentinels seem to have deactivated. It should be safe to go across now.
Excellent. Plates. The sweet, sweet treasure of plates. I'm gonna take your plate. Alright, some cups, a star stone that's now an inert stone. We'll grab it. There's some sort of artifact weapon, or not artifact weapon, but artifact there I missed. I saw it very briefly. There it is, winter amulet. That is a lot of gold. Wow. Why can't I get some of that? That would be enough gold to buy literally anything in the game. The Last Were Sheep? That sounds like an awesome book. I kind of want to read it. Alright, brittle gold ring goes to her to ID. I'm guessing there's more up here. In fact, there's definitely more up there. Cupboard's empty. I mean, we have some watchful sentinels, but they don't seem to care that we're here. Let's quick save in case they do suddenly start to care we're here and things blow up. Secrets of the Scroll, Volume 9. And some ornate chests. Let's start with those. A sheet of paper and some whisperwood. Well, let's take the sheet of paper. We'll read it in a moment. And a silver amulet and some armor. There's a book up there. I don't know what it is, but I picked it up anyways. Oh, there's lots of books. It looks like this entire bookshelf is... Oh, not quite empty. Which one was that one? And nothing there. Take all that. Take all that. Take all that. And that's it. That appears to be everything in that bookshelf. Now, let's read the piece of paper and the book before we go do anything else. The book says, this book is unreadable. Okay. Wait, what? Why did I... Oh, it's a sheet of blank paper. Why do I care about that? Quickly, I must make my last report. It knows that I've seen it at any moment. Now it's low, dry, bleeding will signal its arrival. I cannot escape. I can only hope whatever I write here might one day help another hapless seeker. There is but one single were-sheep remaining, and his soul is buried deep within the Cave of Portals, among the Immaculates who are so fond of blackest necromancy. The perceptive eye will reveal its location. The time has come. I am doomed to be undone by the woolly horror. That's pretty cool. I like that. Alright. What, Jehan, what do you want? Interesting devices, these pygmies. Again, among pyramids, they may be small of stature, but their potential is gigantic. Deceivingly clever. It is a trait of all demonic mechanicians share. Yes, demonic, so very obvious to the trained eye. These apparatuses have been forged among the voids of the outer realms, where the light of stars does not reach. You would do well to treat them with the utmost care. Perhaps it would be even for the best if you sling them into the reaches of infinity that surround the shelter plane. Better safe than sorry. It is an uncommonly trite thing to say, but it applies to all things demon dreamt and devised. You're licking a gift horse in the mouth and ears and eyes, Jehan. These pyramids are a wonder, and I'll use them to my advantage as much as possible. How I pity you. You have a mouth, but do not taste, eyes, but do not see, ears, but do not hear. Let me state this clearly, Hunter, that you must always remember, always, that when demons are at play, you are the hunted, and that makes stupendous cunning and strength to escape their snares. This very moment, you are certain you have them in your grip. That is the moment the chap springs, and it is their grip that shadows your soul. Dueling with demons is like playing chess against an opponent with queens for pawns. They sit and grin while your pieces slip in the sweaty fear that drops from your beleaguered brow. That'd be quite a game, actually. It'd be really hard. Alright, how do I open you? Is there anything around that looks like a scroll? There's nothing around that looks like a scroll. What do I have in my inventory? Maybe I have something that opens it. Let's see here. I don't know if I have anything. I might have to look this one up because I don't know how to do this actually. There's runes. You think that somebody could... Can you read them? No. Can you read them? Can you... Why are you stuck there? Oh, I see. Okay. There we go. There's no more books and stuff around. But this seems like it should be able to open. Maybe I'll quickly look this up because I don't really feel like searching around too much today. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I had to quickly look it up, guys. It's really not as difficult as I thought it was going to be. I know where we're going. We're going to quickly grab the book that we need to open this chest, and then we will head out into the next area. Actually, what am I doing? Why don't I just teleport? I don't need to... Wait, what? Oh, no. I left somebody behind. Everybody group up? Why can't I go anywhere? Wait, where's my group? Oh, there they are. Okay. Oh, right, they can't get anywhere because, wait a minute, I have an idea. You're gonna go alone, because I don't need the group to do it. Or do I? Do I need everyone to come along with me? Because that would be sort of annoying. It would appear so. Oh well. We need to go to here, upstairs. This should only take a moment. I'm gonna get some treasure. I can't reach it because the door is closed, I think. It's not even closed. Even if it was closed, why wouldn't it automatically open the door in a town? Ow. I hate sneezing, by the way. It's my least favorite thing to do.
My friend returns.
There's a book she has. It's called The Forgotten Language of Fairy. Boom. That's what we need. We can also sell some junk while we're here, like this longbow. And this less longbow, but hunting bow instead. And that less longbow, but more hunting bow again. I guess I can sell that armor. Victoria, you don't have any money. I will keep my longbow then. Close enough.
Until we meet again.
Can I just teleport back to the north gate? Haha, yes. Excellent. And now we go back to Abraham Castle. I know that there's a way to get boots that make you not slip on the ground, but I actually don't know how to make them. I know there's like, you get nails and you put them in boots, but I don't know how that works. So we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way of having a terrible time of it. And there's nothing you can do to tell me differently. Damn it. Go. Yes, we made it. It's like football. Actually, you know what? It's more like hockey. I passed it on to another player. I don't know why I thought football for some reason. I need my pyramid-y thing to go back over there again. Boop. I'm missing a character, aren't I? Why is she not part of this group anymore? Whatever, she can walk slowly here. She fell down anyways. Let's go open this thing up. I'm gonna just send them all the way there, and in the meantime I'm gonna try and get my rogue here. Why are people hurting? Did I run into the traps again? Yes. The answer was yes, I did. Are the traps reset? I don't think so. No, okay. Okay. Nope. Oh, leaving a character behind is such a pain in the ass. I should have put her back in the group and I forgot. Right then. We'll just go back for her afterwards. Who is the... She has the book. Ah, that is stupid. I am so freaking stupid right now. I actually need to go back here to put the stupid thingy on the ground now. I am so sorry, guys. Come on. How do I make boots? Where's nails? How do I get nails? Where are they? This is not going to be acceptable any longer. I have nails. Alright, I need boots. None of crafting. Who the hell is... Oh, my mage has crafting. So nails plus boots equals immune to falling, by the way. Which would be the most amazing thing in the world. Oh good, you're back here. Sweet. Alright, where's she? Why are you not running still? Get here. I will put this on the ground. And I will give you the other one. And you will use it to jump across and rejoin the group so that this doesn't happen again. And then I guess you can have the pyramids for now. Alright. Quick save. Back across the fiery death pits. All the way over to the treasure room. Back to the pit thing. This better have some really awesome items in it for the amount of work that it took to actually get here. Also, why can't I just scoop up some of these millions of gold coins? Like, that is just a monstrous amount of money. I'm not sure how these ones are staying balanced though. There's like nicely stacked coins on top of like a rounded mound of coins. I don't think that would work. You have the book. You read the book. Use the forgotten language of fairy to decipher the runes. You speak the words out loud and hear an inviting click nearby. That's it. I gotta say, I'm pretty underwhelmed, actually. Tornado, you say? Remove surfaces from the battlefield, you say? Sold. Alright, maybe it wasn't so bad. So we need to get a couple items out of this adventure. What did we get? We got an arbalist. We got a silver amulet. That's fancy. Is it fancier than mine? It does less damage slightly, but it is fancier in that it gives me hit points, and it gives me a lot of hit points, actually. Dex and bartering. Okay. And, oh, another ring. What's the ring do? Constitution, perception, telekinesis again. Well, telekinesis master. Now you can replace this crappy odds perception one. But this has perception and telekinesis, so done. Also, it gives me something. Nothing. Oh, I'm allowed to cast flare now. Okay. We are just going to teleport to the north Hiberheim. Because we need to go into here, I think. I'm pretty sure. This is the Forge of the Elements, I'm like 99% sure. We're going to finish up this quest, which has been a very, very interesting quest, in that there are 3 elemental lords trapped inside of a staff of power by their wintry... Maybe if they were nicer to the wintry one. This is the classic story of the youngest brother who's not liked the most, gets bullied a lot, takes his revenge out on his siblings. It is a tale as old as time, and people need to stop being mean to their younger brothers. I know that I was mean to my younger brother when I was a kid, and now we have an awesome relationship, but, you know, for a while there, I'm pretty sure he hated me. I'm like 90% sure he hated me. There was actually one time, so, we had this wooden toy box that was about maybe 2 feet high. It had a lot of toys and junk in it, but I wanted to stand on it to look out the window, and he was looking for something inside of it. So, I slammed the lid down onto his hands, not even thinking, and then just jumped up on top of it to look out the window. And apparently, my mom came like racing when she heard this like blood-curdling scream. And apparently, I was just standing on top of the toy box, and my brother's hands were caught in the lid. They didn't break or nothing happened. They weren't like horribly mangled or anything, but I feel really bad about that still.
Mustn't have used it correctly.
Do I just lob the staff into here? Alright, well, let's try it. Who has the staff? Guys, somebody has the staff, right? The Elemental Lord staff. Somebody brought it with them, right? Yeah. Elemental Lord staff, where did that thing end up? Do you have it, by chance? Oh dear. Honestly, who the hell has it? I'm carrying too much crap. What would it be under? Weapons, probably? Equipment? Ah, there it is. Okay. Elemental staff. So he does have it. Do we just lob it in, I guess? Let's give it a shot. There we go. Brother, sister, we are free, and who is this? Can it be that frail, mortal human face invested our own scheming Boreas? Ah, but this is no mortal, I see. Strange you take the guise of a source hunter, but I shall, of course, honor your chosen... Wait, what? What? Honor your chosen form. Indeed, I suppose I should have expected that one of your kind would snare our brothers sooner or later. What is going on? What form? I'm confused now. Boreas always did dance uncomfortably close to the dark arts, but I suppose the others of we elemental monarchs thought it would be better not to interfere in the affairs of his realm. No, like fools, we waited for his pride, his hunger for more and ever more power, to pull us from our own seats of safety and into his sordid storm. We, and with us all the subject of the realm of fairy, do owe you our lives, Source Hunter. Not if, but when we might be of assistance to you in this dimension, you must call upon me personally. I'm looking for the White Witch. Do you know where she might be? A White Witch, yes, from within our stifling prison. I did indeed hear mention of that name. It seems Boreas was tasked by a power he seemed nearly to fear, to guard the witch at all times. If she were an important charge, he would have most certainly kept her in his innermost prison chambers. Who are you? I'm King Sua of the Summer Kingdom of Chaldea, brother, alongside the other elemental monarchs. To the unfortunate and insane Boreas, in early days we ruled the four realms of fairy in relative peace, each of us the master of our kingdom. But something changed in Boreas. He grew darker somehow, more than was typical of his usual melancholy. We worried, yes, but chose not to intervene. Boreas was the Lord of Hibberheim, and it was his right to rule as he pleased. When our brother called the elemental seats to convene in Hibberheim, we were ecstatic. Boreas seemed again interested in the joint rule of fairy and upholding the long-established diplomacy of our lands. When we arrived, however, it was not Boreas who greeted us, but a dark figure, a woman with a stare like blackest fire. In her staff, she held a demonic power the likes of which we'd never felt. As we were sucked into its depths, we thought we'd never see the light of fairy again. You say it was a woman who trapped you. What do you know about her? I listened closely when I could to Boreas' doings. From what I could tell, it seems this woman had little contact with our deranged brother after the initial exchange of the staff. From what I could tell, the arrangement was thus. She gave him us, contained, and in return he gave her access to his great star stone and scores of imps he'd invited to Hiberheim. After that, the two parted and I heard little more of the woman. In his fits of madness, Boreas would sometimes bellow abuse about the demon woman. I can only assume he meant the same who trapped us. Well, I guess that's it then. Do we get loot? Hey, Lurian. Ah, a little leg room out front, a little wiggle room in the back. Wonderful to greet the wide open world again. Can you imagine a worse fate than being locked up with your blazing hot head of a brother and the wailing windbag of a sister for the rest of time? I thank you for my bedrock for sparing me such a fate. Well, are these chiseled good looks not legendary by now? I'm King Lorien of the Autumn Realm of Lapitera, and I suppose you made the acquaintance of Master Molten and Lady Cyclone by now. How we motley crews sprang from the same source is a question for the eternal season, but I suppose we make a fairly good run of it anyways. Poor old Boreas, he always did get the short end of the stick with his winter wasteland, while the rest of us enjoyed the plenty of the fairer seasons. Nevertheless, I thought he had grown mad enough to resort to such devilry. I never thought he would have. Well, we elemental monarchs owe you a great debt. If you ever journey to the Autumn Kingdom, you'll stay as my personal guest. Your goblet will overflow with harvest meat. Oh man, that sounds awesome. And the queen will faint when she hears of how you overcame the Winter King. And Lady Cyclone. It's a good thing you arrived when you did, Source Hunter. Another moment or so and the devastating cyclone within me would have burst. Imagine if you had made it all the way here, only to find we three free and Boreas trundling in an eternal whirlwind. Oh, reminds me of my days when training in the Air Academy. It was lonely at the top of the class, but I refused then, as I do now, to downplay my tremendous abilities. Yes, I do believe it all started when we were, all of us, Rugrats, fresh emerged from the eternal season. Tell me about yourself. Yes, why, I'm Queen Sixmista, ruler of the spring realm of Vernivia. Ah, Vernivia, the fairest of the fairy, the seat of gentle zephyrs and sprouted seedlings, and I, its eternal queen, to rule with such a fair and gentle hand that my will spreads impossible to distinguish from that of spring itself. I suppose some small thanks are in order. Yes, I suppose I do thank you for your interference in this affair. I am released and ready to return to Vernivia a moment or two sooner than I would have been by my own hand, and every tick of the clock counts, I do suppose. So that is that. We freed them all. Now it's time to get the White Witch out. We need to dispel from the fire guide, I think. Who are you? We already asked them that. Looking for a White Witch. So we found the White Witch, we just don't know how to get past her spell.
I can't have used it correctly.
What? No. Well, we found the White Witch already. We just don't know how to free her. Alright, well, let's go to the prison. We'll just take a quick look at the White Witch. And then hopefully we can come back here, grab the spell, and be done with Hiberheim forever and its slippery surfaces. Which I do not approve of. I do not like the slippery surfaces. Guys, where are you? Did you slip on something? No, of course you did. Why are you the leader? Good enough. Let's roll. Actually, why am I doing this? I gotta remember I can just do this. It's much faster. Sid Meier's Civ 5, somebody's playing. Good game also. I've spent many hours playing Civ 5. Now, if I speak to this thing again, can I go talk to the fire elemental?
There she is. The White Witch.
I thought we did that part already. I'm actually slightly annoyed that we have to go back and do it again. Alright. Back to Hiberheim North again. And we walk all the way back to the fire elemental. He is what we have to talk to, I'm pretty sure. He seems to be the only one that would have the ability to melt super ever-present ice. And then after this, I have to disassemble my computer. I'm moving into a different part of the house again. I know I only moved this here like 2 days ago, but apparently it is super annoying where it is because everyone can hear my voice. So it's moving to a different room, and we're moving our media room into this room so that we can watch TV in our giant living room while I do my videos and stuff in a smaller, more compact, and less loud room. That is our goal. So this is going to be the last one of the day, unfortunately. Found the White Witch. Source Hunter, it would be my sincerest honor. Take this rune and use it to summon me when you're near the witch once more. If she can be extracted from Boreas' ice, I'll find a way to do so. Thanks.
Wow, that's settled.
And back to the prison yet again. I want to get this done before we end this video. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we can leave Hibberheim forever, I'm pretty sure.
There she is. The
Where's
White
the room?
Witch, a prisoner in ice.
I wonder what
Fire
sorcery,
room. Let's use this thing.
worse, sorcery,
There we go.
we'll have to use to get her out.
This is your White Witch then? Are you sure you want to free her, are you? Even our mad Boreas wouldn't have wasted such precious ice on a petty criminal. Whatever she did to find herself here must have been rather severe indeed. But I'm in your debt, and I would be remiss not to honor your request. Shield your eyes, Source Hunter. To melt ice with this refinement, I'll need to summon an equally rare flame. That's not that bright, it looks like lava. Hi, White Witch.
Well, hello there.
Gods, it's colder than a witch's teat. How very callous of Leandra to inter her only sister in a barren tundra for eternity. Come now, Source Hunter. Is that the masquerade? What a motley crew we are. Isn't there somewhere a bit warmer we might discuss matters? What do you mean by masquerade? We are members of the Order of Source Hunters. Ah, yes, of course. Of course. Do pardon me, I did not mean to imply you were very clearly eternal beings in the guise of minor mortals. Not at all. Please, let's carry on. Wait, no, go back to that. This is the second time someone has said that. I want to know what they mean. Are you the White Witch? Oh, yes, I suppose I am. But I do prefer my given name, Icaria. That is, charmed. How did you become imprisoned here? First things first, Source Hunter. For my freedom, I owe you every imaginable thanks. My soul had withered in this barren prison, and I might not have survived much longer without your help. I must say, though, that Source Hunter was the last hero I was expecting to find before me at the moment of my liberation. What are you asking again? Oh, yes, this horrid winter affair, the corrupted king. Boreas of all the ghastly brutes to face. I'll tell you now, when I realized exactly where and to whom my sister was consigning me, I was certain I'd never enjoy the sun's warmth again. But neither she nor I anticipated the Source Hunter, and that was her mistake, and my blessing. Well, I hope I haven't disappointed my own hero. Am I just as white and witchy as you had hoped? You stand accused of murdering the Sicilian High Counselor, Jake. Oh yes, a terrible business that. I'm afraid we quite ruined that poor innkeeper's room, didn't we? When all this hullabaloo's been settled, I have to provide him with proper recompense for all the fire and brimstone we brought into his establishment. But forgive me, back to the point. Yes, I suppose it was my hand that killed the counselor, but murder happens to be an awfully grievous word for what happened. I'm more than happy to relay the whole affair if you're interested. Tell me. It's a sordid story, to be perfectly frank. Two sisters, a philanderous, treacherous, wizarding fool, death and mayhem. Are you sure you're interested in such things? How would I not be? That is an awesome story. The sparkle in your eye belies your better nature, Source Hunter. Now, I know that it is your duty to get to the heart of this, and in truth, the events of that night were but one part of a larger and much darker matter, a matter in which I'll dare beg your assistance before we're through with one another. Now, that dreadful night, it starts with two sisters, as I said, myself and my Leandra. We share a certain bond, you see, a bond of no small import. Our very souls are forged together so that neither of us will survive the other's death. This particular bond also gives us the occasional windows into the other's doings, feelings, and senses. One night as I dreamt, I had a sudden revelation, clear as day, no dream, but a vision. Leandra, my own sister, was engaging in a carnal embrace with my own paramour, that treacherous wizarding fool I mentioned. My heart broke, only after I was already halfway to the Sicilian inn where I'd find them. I was determined to catch him in the act, but when I arrived at the King Crab, everything was wrong. Leandra had already fled, and Counselor Jake stood over the wizard, a knife in both hands, preparing to plunge the dagger into the heart of he who had broken mine. I couldn't stop him in time. He drove the knife downward with all his strength, and the wizard's blood spilled forth. I had no choice. I couldn't watch him die, so I used the power I've long forsworn, Source, and sacrificed the counselor to save him. His life spared, the one he'd intended to take. I woke the wizard, and we fled before we were seen. If you were any other source hunter, I suppose you'd strike me down where I stand after that terrible admission. Fortunately for us both, you are no other source hunter. Tell me more about your sister. My own little sister, if you can imagine it, after all she's done, was always the more ambitious, the more exacting of us, and she had no fear of the darkness that so often accompanies Source. Her collusion with King Boreas is confining me here confirms my worst fears. She has become involved in affairs beyond her usual manipulations. She is planning something far greater than I could have anticipated. Until now, I considered my own supervision sufficient to curb the worst of her, but I fear her reach has extended beyond my own. For this reason, with a heavy heart, I ask you, Source Hunter, to find out how far exactly Leander has become entwined in the dark arts. I hate to extend my own invitation, Source Hunter, but I do believe I ought to accompany you to Zigzax's hideout. Oh, do forgive me for presuming, but I recognize the imp's essence just about anywhere. Both he and you must learn more about the darkness that has extended itself in our dearest Rivalon, and I believe I know where we must begin. Ah, but unless that's a bear flailing through the threads of time, I do believe Master Zigzax is on his way. Make way, Source Hunter, landing in 3, 2...
Until we meet again.
Me, oh
Hunters, you've
my,
done it.
It's you.
Ikara is free. Ah, what good it does my impish heart to see her safe and bright as ever. We have much to discuss. Come, one and all, to the end of time. A spot of something warm in the soft glow of the tapestry ought to do us all a bit of good.
There you are, darling Ikara. You gave us quite the scare indeed. Now, if we're done playing hide and seek,
that's going to be the
more time.
end of the video.
Oh, I just can't wait to pick your every synapse.
I'm going to try and move my computer
After
stuff.
you, Master Zigzags.
And in the meantime, no, what I'm going to try to do, is get my stuff downstairs and set up as much as possible. And then when that's done, I'll try to do another video today. If not, it'll only be the 2 videos today, which is fine, but not ideal. I will try and get more done though, guys. I know 2 is not a lot of videos, it's only an hour or so. So, like always, if you guys have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video.